Hello Nigerians, how are you doing? This is your friend Dr. Haruna Goroh. I believe you're doing well. A lot is happening in our nation with this season of politics and electioneering. Nigerians have woken up. Nigerians are tired of insecurity. They are tired of corruption. They are tired of economic hardship, and people just want to see change as yesterday. We cannot afford to relent. We can't afford to look back until that change becomes a reality. I can't understand why President Tinubu, who has over 30 governors in his party, he's got the Senate with him, he's got the House of Representatives with him, he's got INEC, he's got the security, he's got the judiciary, and he's still panicking. Nigerians, can't you see that there is obviously something? That's why people have been saying, including myself, that 2023 election was stolen. But that time, Obi was still new, and yet he was the winner, but they stole it from him. Imagine what will happen now. That's why wherever Obi goes, they go after him. They go after him. That's how they destroyed Labour Party. Then he went to ADC, and they've done everything to destroy ADC, knowing that there's no way with all the court cases that ADC will make it to the ballot. Peter Obi had to leave immediately. ADC did not know how to get themselves together. Everybody is power hungry. Atiku, I have called upon him over and over and over that it should have been a statesman. Just be an elder, that you can give them support. You've ran several times but did not succeed. Can't you see the handwriting on the wall? That God does not have that for you. You are privileged to be vice president. What else are you looking for? Some people will give up anything to be a local government chairman. But Atiku must run. Every time he must run. And even if he means spoiling the chances of Nigerians, he will keep running and keep running. Obi and Kwankwaso, they had to exit. The moment they got to NDC, guess what happened? Over 9 million people registered in NDC. Who knew about NDC before Obi went there? We've been saying it, that the fight is against Obi. They are afraid of Obi. Some people accuse Obi that he's somebody who can't stand any little trouble. That when he sees a little trouble, a little disagreement, he runs away. And they say, how can such a person be a president? All the ones that have been doing their grab, all the ones that grab it, run with it, what have they done with it? Have they not destroyed the nation? More insecurity than we have seen before. The economy has gone down. Graduates do not have jobs. Go to the hospitals, go to the schools, the roads, nowhere is safe. Bandits and terrorists have taken over the whole nation. But they grabbed it, they run with it. Now they can't use it. They have destroyed the nation. So Obi wants a nation that will work. You can't come in through corruption and expect to rid the nation or save the nation from corruption. Obi has gone. They should leave him alone. Why are they still bothering about Obi? They said he doesn't have structure. The moment he moves, everywhere is commotion. Can't you people see that there's something the ruling party and the power brokers know about Obi? They know if he comes in and becomes president, their corruption will come to an end. They know that they will not be allowed to steal like before. That's why they don't want him. No matter what they do, you know, Obi supporters in Nigeria are not only obedient, they are average Nigerians that are tired of this Tinubu suffering diabolic regime, and they want change. I want to ask the ruling party, I want to ask you, Tinubu, I thought you are bold, I thought you are the Jagaban, I thought you are the master strategist, I thought you are the one that you are so smart, but why are you fighting against opposition? Do you call that democracy? Nigerians want an election that is not stolen, that you don't use INEC, and the election must never end up in court. Because how can you have 5 judges or 7 judges decide the fate of the whole nation? No, let the people's votes count. There should be no rigging. Don't buy votes, don't induce people. Let them just out of their clear conscience go into that voting booth and vote a person of their choice. Nigerians know who they want. Those of you that are there going online and you are calling Peter Obi all kinds of names, that Peter Obi ran away from the ADC because it couldn't stand the primary, that Peter Obi has never gone through a primary, and Kwankwaso too has not gone through a primary, so they are scared. Scared of who? Now it's supposed to be the turn of the South. So what is the problem? Why can't Atiku just understand that? Every time he must create his own rules and spoil it and never get to be elected. I saw on TV, Buba Galadima calling him to come and join the family, come and join the fold for the coalition. Why are you forcing Atiku to come? He's not a child. Let him decide on his own, except if there is another agenda. But if not, leave him where he is. He wanted ADC, so let him make ADC work. We advise Atiku over and over and over. Take aside with dignity. If not, you may be finally disgraced. This one that you say is your last time, it may be the last disgrace of your life. At this age, you shouldn't do that. Obi is not afraid of primaries. You know why Obi is so concerned about the idea of this monetization of primaries? We know, and everybody know, it's public news. It's not secret that somebody like Atiku buys delegates. They use money, just like what Tinubu them are doing. So we can't say we want change. You want to remove a corrupt government, but you are using a corrupt way of running your primaries, inducing people, bribing people, lying, cheating, twisting things. That's what Obi will never do. They all know that Obi will never give anybody one kobo. Nigerians, shouldn't we celebrate such a person that will come in with transparency, no bribery, no corruption, no cheating, no rigging, no lying, but will just come with credibility. We want a free, fair, credible election, and we're looking for a person of competence. That's what Nigerians want. My northern brothers and sisters, we have suffered enough in the north. I am begging you, let's not continue to make the mistakes of the past. Governance has nothing to do with your religion, has nothing to do with your tribe, has nothing to do with all those differences. We have had our own brothers from the north. We even now have a Muslim ticket. What has it done to us in the north? Some clerics are already throwing out the same old card again, that divisive card, using their preaching and telling people we will not take somebody from the south. If we can't have a Muslim, then there will be no government. Every time it comes to leadership and election, we quickly pull the card of religion. We pull the card of tribe. People are already beginning to play the religious card. We don't want to be because he's Biafra. We don't want to be because he's Igbo. We don't want to be because he's Inyamiri. We don't want to be because he's Southeast. Who then do you want? The others have been okay with, the others have put up with presidents from the north. Are we better than other Nigerians? No northerner must listen to any cleric, any imam, any pastor, any sheikh, traditional ruler, emir or chief that will come and use religion on you or use tribe. This time around, let God guide you to elect a person of your choice. The fact that somebody is from your religion, has it put food on your table? What kind of foolishness is that? Northerners, wake up! When will we be smart? The political elites from the north have been using us. See the poverty, see the almajiris, see the insecurity. Is the south suffering insecurity like us in the north? Tell me, answer me! Answer me! Small time. No, we will not vote a southerner. We will not vote a Muslim. We will not vote a Christian. What kind of thing is that? God Almighty that created all of us in Nigeria, He chose in His own wisdom to allow us live together. He knows we belong to different religions, different tribes, different regions. And if God Almighty allowed us to stay together, who are you to keep dividing us using religion? This time around, no northerner must listen to anybody that wants to control your life. Because when you're hungry, when you're being killed by terrorists, when all the poverty comes upon you, when you are sick and you go to the hospitals and the hospitals are run down, when your children go to school, when they're sitting on the floor for classes, that time, that politician that lied to you and use religion on you, or use the fact that you are Fulani or you are Hausa, you are a northerner, don't vote southerner. Don't listen to them, not this time. I'm so happy that Peter Obi is now going all over the north. See the boreholes that he did. Many places he went and helped the people, even when there was no election. He was doing that. What has Atiku done? What has Tinubu done? What have the others done? What have the Igbos done to us? We've never had a president from the southeast. Atiku now wants to force himself there again. Obi has gone to NDC and they won't let him just go in peace. They still want to come there and spoil it. Nigerians, don't let it happen this time around. We want a new Nigeria. Enough is enough. The suffering is too much. And they can see a ray of hope in Peter Obi. That's why they are following the man. No corruption around him. A person that loves everyone. He's not coming with religion. He's not coming with Igbo tribe. He's coming to serve Nigerians. Can we give him a chance? Let's not listen to anybody deceive us this time around. We have been deceived enough, especially those of us from the north. You want again to use the same thing that has kept us in this problem and this mess we're in. Oh, it must be a Muslim. Oh, it must be from my tribe. Who has made you a better Nigerian than others? Nobody is more Nigerian than the other. We want this nation to come to a time where the son of nobody can become somebody with the same equal opportunity to become whom God created them to be. A word is enough for the wise. I want to say thank you for listening to this broadcast. Do me a favor, go ahead and share it with as many people as you can, and also like it. And if you are watching me on Facebook and you have not followed me, please go ahead and follow, like the broadcast and share it with others. And if you are watching on YouTube and you have not subscribed, please, I beg you, go ahead and subscribe right now, like the broadcast, share it with others, and I look forward to seeing you in my next broadcast. A new Nigeria is still possible. I still remain your friend and brother, Dr. Haruna Goroh. Bye-bye for now.